Alright. Next achievement. Let us start as Portugal. Iron Man mode, of course, and look, as we're going to be in this campaign for a little while, let's fix the Roman's name. I don't think there's anything else I need to look at. Yeah. So, Portugal. This is an interesting one. I have never played Portugal before in any campaign, including EU4. 10,000 hours in that game. I've never played Portugal, so I actually don't know what is possible. How this is going to be an interesting one. I know that we should probably try and be friends to fuck. Okay, we need to improve relations with Castile immediately. If they fuck on me, we lose. I'm pretty sure that's the case. This is what I would do if I was them. Let's go with somebody. Oh, we could actually go with our king. I do want navals, so yeah, we'll do that. And I'm gonna have you patrol the seas right there. Army, could probably get rid of him. My heir. Is there any of these that are good? S3 daughter. Who do we go for? None of these. Maybe go with England. Alliances wise, is there anybody who would ally me? Just Navarra. That's a vibe at some point. Rivalry wise, who did Castile rival, if anyone? Just Morocco. Then we have to also do Morocco. Yo, my guy, we're the same. We hate the same guy. Castile does Iceland. That's just not. It's not good. Anyway, cabinet actions. We will. Diplomatic endeavors, probably a vibe. Let's do stability investment. Alfonso the Brave. You'd have to be brave to not worry about this fucking thing. Alright, so the achievement itself, let's take a look at it. As Portugal, have a presence. Okay, so it's presence. That means we need to have a vassal or own land, Africa, America, India, and Indonesia before the Age of Reformation. The Age of Reformation begins here in 1637. So we do have plenty of time. Plenty of time. We're so goddamn. Herman knows. We do have plenty of time. The thing we need to do first, though, is we need to sort out our economic situation. Because, yeah, we can start exploring right now, but this is ridiculously expensive, and we do not have a ridiculous amount of money. But a presence in Africa literally could be this. This land right here is a presence in Africa. Much easier than this as a presence in Africa. And this is just be a complete drain on resources. So we're not going to go for that. We could... Ooh. If we intervened against Morocco and we took this land... Day one? Actual day one? I wonder, would you give me military access? You would. I think we do that. Although if Castile rivals me, I fear that I may have to restart. Cock and balls. We're not going to do it yet. But you're not going to give me access now, are you? You would if I gave you money. Look, if you have rivaled me, I'm going to need a friend. Take Gibraltar. That's the plan, yeah. If I had favors. If only I had favors. You know what? He probably doesn't have troops over here. Achievement page does suggest supporting Tlemcen. Ah, cool. Oh my god, how many fucking... Oh boy. Okay. Land in Tangier. 2,000 men at a time. You love to fucking see it. Alright, he raised some motherfuckers, but that's fine. Let's just make sure he doesn't raise any more motherfuckers. Go get my guys over here. You drop the naval levies because they're trash. And then the rest of you... You're not even on the fucking fleet yet. That's how early this fucking campaign is so far. I would like you to hunt navies. Lack of food. Okay, but we're about to get food, so it's fine. See? See, I'm at 3.5. I need basically... I need to take Fez and then peace out. A little scary what we're doing. Especially considering assaults are so painful. Let's just do... Oh, yeah, okay, well, bound to happen. 8.4. Like, I just want this. This is plateau, so we're fine. There are a couple of regular infantry there, which is a little scary. Is that fucking malaria? It is. I don't like malaria. You're not allowed to siege this, I'm sorry. Go down here. Am I winning this battle? I will do, especially when the reserves get in. You're gonna arrive 13th. Come on. Come on, get there, you fuck! Thank you. No, I'm gonna lose that battle. God, the reserves took fucking eons to arrive. That wasn't good. I need to go back and get some more food. Granada is also helping our side. Policy of the Estudo Gerald law. I like centralization. Lisboa is better than Coimbra. Ah, you fucking ball ache. Well, shit. Well, it was worth a shot. It was worth a shot. Holy fucking maintenance. 12 ducats on maintenance is crazy. We do not need nearly as many forts as we have. Porto will keep, it's too important. You're shite. You're good. You're good. You're good. -1. Shite. You're only a -1 as well. You're a -0. Okay. We'll work with that for now. Could be better. Could be better. Wasn't the best start in the world. So what are RGOs right now? Absolute trash in our home area. Good lord, is it just trash everywhere? Do I have not a single good RGO in my entire country? That actually does seem to be the case, yeah. 0 good RGOs. We have 1 iron. Brother, 2 iron and a tin. Yeah, so that was a negative little situation we had there. Anyway, this is useless now. Bring me more towards naval. Union with Castile incoming? Yeah, probably. We'll live. Let's turn down that maintenance, turn down that maintenance. We're now making money, which is nice. Let's start making some money here as well. So, easy way to start that. Taylor's Guild. Do I know about the earthquake? Oh, that's a good point. Yes, I do. I am aware. As long as my boats aren't in that area, then we're okay. Become Christiani? Why make... Like, this is a really good religion, but good damn. So, my truce with them is up 41. Granada. Allied with Tlemcen. I'm going to need more boats. That's what we're going to start off the game with, is more boats. Early Iberian caravels have the same amount of cannons, same amount of hull size, but they don't get buffed from location, I believe. Or are they just as good? Oh, there's the Catalan galleys that are pretty good. These shit, these good, these good. Okay, let's go with the early Iberian caravel. Because essentially what I need to do is I need to have the ability to attack Morocco and Granada for their land down here without all this shit getting involved. And you are now my ally. That's fantastic. Navarra is now my ally, which is fantastic. And France, excuse me, France is not my ally, but potentially later. I'm sure this fleet is probably enough to fuck on this, right? Maybe, hopefully, we'll see. I can offer him fleet basing rights. Eventually, Sevilla is probably going to be the capital as well. Such a good capital location. Flatland, farmland, Mediterranean is exactly what you want. Decent population as well. Alright, our first doodad. Go to Lisboa and promote Castle Works for the maximum boost. We only need a smidgen more, so a bit of Humanist works, and we could... I think we do the war first, before this guy builds like 1,000 fucking fortifications. Right, he doesn't have the forts up yet, does he? He has 1. He's gonna build more. And I think if I occupy everything except the fort, he's gonna accept. Peace. Anyway. So I think we go for the war now. Granada is the most populous. Alright, well. Back to war we go. Am I able to get this back up? Primacy of nobility is exactly what I want to give anyway, so yeah. 36. There we go, we're back up. And we can request a law change. I want to favor the wealthy. And I don't mind losing a little bit of stability, it's fine. Alright, Granada, declare war. Tlemcen will help you, don't fucking care. I can call in Aragon. Let me occupy a little bit of Morocco first, and then we will. Do you have any troops? Potential levies only. Okay, that's fine. Running out of food so fast. Alright, let's go grab more troops. More centralization, sounds good. You can hop on the boats. And go grab the rest of the guys. Ooh! Is it too late? Are we locked? We are locked. Okay. Let's figure this out. So, cavalry on the wings. Let's try that. The fact that I have some regulars might swing this for me. He's gonna have a +1 to his. Oh, I don't have a general yet. We're retreating as soon as we can. Do you have a general? You do. When can we retreat? 24 hours. Actually, we're doing more damage to him, and we have a general here. Can we win anyway? Oh, we are winning. Okay, I think it's my regulars are doing fucking... Also, the cav are the ones on the flanks. Yeah, we've won. It was a bit scary, but yeah, perfect. Alright, drop those. A little bit scary. Let's just auto-balance this time. Alright, your ship's got fucked on, that's good. I want to go the northern way. That's why. Can I not drop a siege guy? Why is my drop siege guy not working? There it is, now it is. Do I win it this time? Yeah, I do. And I beat your navy as well. And you're probably retreating to here, or... Yeah, that's the only place possible, I think. Right. Aragon, at this point... Why would Aragon actually help me out here? We don't have favors, do we? He just would? Because he just doesn't like my enemy? Sounds good to me. Oh, he's only going here. Right, stack wiped. With that, then... Yeah, perfect. We get the win. Beautiful. Our king promised the Virgin Mary a monastery in her honor if he managed to win the war against Granada. The war was won, now it's time to fulfill that oath. Sure, buddy. Leirara gets the monastery. I don't know where Leirara is. It's not down here, is it? No idea. Either way. Suspend the levies. Suspend the levies. Took a loan. That's fine. Alright, so a little bit more Portugal. Perfect. Don't care about the slave thingy. Our maintenance goes back down again. Why am I losing so much fucking money again? Stability is expensive. Cost of core is expensive. I can't really administer this area yet, so we are going to create a custom subject for here. And it's going to be a fiefdom. And here, fiefdom. And here, fiefdom. Now, enforce religion on them all. And I know they're going to be disloyal, but whatever. Probably should have deleted that fort as well. Can you go... pick up some friends? And I want you... He still hasn't got this guy in charge. What in the shit? Okay. That's fine. Sieging that cannon's probably the most painful to do in the game. I can think of some worse things. Alright, you are also, when I have a diplomat, going to be able to do that. You've guaranteed my subjects... I mean, whatever. It literally doesn't do anything. Wait, they're still called Shakedom? Why are you called a Shakedom? Don't tell me you immediately went back to Sunni. No, you didn't. Interesting. Don't know what that breaking relation was, but I don't think it broke. You experienced the same, fair enough. It might be something to do with the culture. What is this? Oh, Aragon doesn't want the alliance. Well, we'll put the diplomatic spending back up then. We'll tune down the stability a little bit. Even when releasing Sevilla? Okay, interesting. It might be a Andalusi thing then. Eventually these guys are going to give me money as well, right? Where's my diplomatic income? At the end of the day, this negative that they all have is going to drip away in 200 months. Obviously, 200 months is about 16 years. So 16 years, in order to convert them to my religion, seems like a really good deal to me. England being able to retain, create dominions is so good. Retains primary culture and dominion. Yeah, it's really, really powerful. You can basically convert all of France to English that way. Although the AI is less inclined to culture convert in the 1.08. I don't know if anyone else has noticed that. Enforce religion. Navarra broke alliance with me. Oh, no, no, Aragon, please. Alright, well, instead of encouraging naval, you can do some diplomatic endeavors. Brother man, don't do me like this. Holy shit, that's good. What is the why? There's like no reason for this. Okay, it went away. Let's see if it goes back. Let's see if it comes back. Okay, we're still good. We're still good. I mean, we can do without Navarra. That's fine. Look, Aragon, I kind of need you to fuck on Castile with me. And we need to be bros together on this. Oh no, my ruler died. Do I want to spend all of my money for 20 prestige and 20 legitimacy? Oh wow. I did not realize we were migratory court as well. Yeah, we're keeping Lisboa. Yeah, that's annoying, but it is what it is. We'll take another loan. Or another 2 loans, actually. You need a Vic 3-like discrimination thing. The British Dominion, then Crown Colony of East India, never converted either culture or religion in India. I mean, there's something like that, right? There's this view of Portuguese, view of Andalusi thing. Thing is, probably Andalusi I might even accept. Apparently we have some Frenchmen and Englishmen. And the Franconians get around. They're in fucking Wales and Spain and fucking everywhere. Strange that the only culture we don't seem to have is Castilians. There is not a single Castilian across these borders. Bro really wants the coal. Bit early for that. Anyway, I have a marriage now with your buddy, with your daughter. Surely. Yeah, royal marriage is plus 20. Likely the target of a coalition. Nah, it's fucking... Just don't worry about that. Twat and Zab? No need. No need to worry. Although I will improve relations with Tunis. Just to get this below 50. Do you hate me because I took land from the... No. Like, we're thick as thieves. First war against Castilians must be out picking off stacks when they siege your forts. Yeah, that's why I also deleted a bunch of the forts that were bad. The thing is, if he declared war on me now, I would lose this. Because they're all disloyal. All he needs to do is siege each of these capitals, separate piece them. How am I going to increase my income right now? Can't pay for that. I really don't want to... You know what, we can go a little negative, that's fine. Alright. The question is, what do we go with? I'm always so tempted by... It's admin or mill, really. Ah, shit. Who do we go with? Admin or mill? Admin all the way, mill is meh. Thing is, mill might be meh, but levy size and non-culture levy size might be really key in the early game. Late game, as soon as we get regulars, like, obviously does not fucking matter at all. Yeah, go on admin. We go admin. I know how to make some fucking money. Turn off the cathedrals. England is about to lose the... Oh my god, they even lose the first war? That's rancid. Gah. Admin's really strong almost all ages, along with admin skills of your rulers, admin meta. Yeah, and I agree. Like, admin is obviously amazing. I do think dip might be the play in certain scenarios because of being able to turn somebody into a march is really powerful. The patronage of Pedro. Research progress or stability or... Oh, let's take another loan. I can avoid taking a loan. Yeah. Look, as long as Aragon doesn't want to break the relationship, 0 dip spending is fine. Also, Tunis is no longer coalitioning. So we'll remove you, and I'll go for Tlemcen. Obviously, I'm not going to get them off the, super negative. I just want their antagonism. Oh, their antagonism is minus 177. So what's this about? Antagonism of plus 66? What? No idea. Anyway, over here, we're gonna go and rush towards... Peasant Levy and Army Initiative. Actually, no, we're not. Subject opinion there. Unexpected cost, of course. Get that proximity cost. Then we'll get the Peasant Levy and the Army Initiative. Then I want literacy. Staff investment. Literacy. Don't care about Mediterranean Galley. As soon as these guys start getting into positive numbers, we're going to be in a great situation. But yeah, already got rid of a bunch of it. Like I say, it's only 16 years to get rid of that shit. But as long as these motherfuckers stay my religion, then we can be happy. Because that is not always a given. Still Catholic. Still Catholic. Still Catholic. Okay. It's not a given. Yeah, I have seen... what country was it? Shit, who was I playing? Isn't it better after the new patch to use fewer vassals? It is, and I don't plan on using very many. I thought these ones to start with would be a good shout, though. I was playing some campaign. I don't actually... It was very recent as well, and I can't, for the life of me, remember who I was playing. Essentially, I changed the religion of a couple of my vassals, and they almost immediately just swapped right back, which was quite irritating. It was probably the Dutch campaign, but I forget who it was that I enforced religion on. But yeah, fewer vassals is better in the new patch, but I feel like having some vassals... Like, early game, still having some vassals is fine. We are actually... Yeah, we're still in decentralization right now. At some point as well, these guys are going to start paying me money, which will be nice. Air can have better education. I can't afford it, so no. Formal complaint to Tunis is fine. I don't think this is gonna do anything. Antagonism is just way too high. Antagonism is 73. Well, it says yours is 44 now. So maybe it was just fucking lying before. Either way, I don't have any diplomats. So, 8 ducats in the bank. We are gonna start exploring. No, we're gonna make a little bit more money first, and then we're gonna start exploring. Likely target of coalition. Yeah, don't worry about that. One simply quality of life feature would be to place vassals inside the leader's group and show who is ready to wipe peace instead of having to manually check each one. Yeah. Yeah, seeing who would be willing to wipe peace would be nice, for sure. Alright, let's pay off both of our loans, and now we save up to 100 ducats so I can start exploring. Oh, nice! Bit of typhus early in the morning to set us off right. I don't suppose I have a hospital, do I? I do not start with a hospital. Very fun. Alright. Lisboa, what do we want? Host some army exercises. And shall we have a law change? What do we want? Levy law, noble levies is fine. Mining law is irrelevant. That one's fine. That's fine. Meh, whatever. Honestly, I can live with everything we've got here. So, either CB on Morocco, which is probably not going to happen because I think I still got a truce with Morocco. I don't. Okay. I think I get the CB on Morocco now. And I'm not going to pass this, so I'm not even going to try. We are going to get my boats over here. Raise the maintenance. I need to raise my Diplo spending so that I can get a... in 5 months' time, get a thing. Hey, you just hang out here, give me some maritime presence. It's hold commons, that's fine. Actually, at this point, I probably could. You've gone to war, who with? Bye-bye, Navarre. You shouldn't have unallied me. Did you ally anyone else? No, you're just dead. Fucking rip. We're not invading down here unless he's deleted his fort. And he hasn't, so I'm not gonna. It's too expensive. Alright, we invade in January. You have no friends. I don't think... Yeah, I'm gonna have to have the whole gang to siege, that's fine. Do 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 do. Oh, look at these flags. That's cute. I like that. That's cool. Oh, shit. I said it was too expensive. Flag system is pretty neat, yeah. Alright, there we go. That's Occupado. And now I just need to be very cognizant of the fact that they might just show up at any fucking moment. Let's do a scan, see if we can't find their boats. We're not going to go that far south. Or also we can't. I see no boats. I see no boats. I see 3 levy transports, 1 merc transport. 1 galley. Oh man, they've got nothing. That was just a bit of movement. I'm trying to bait him. There. Alright, he's got all of his boats here. Which means he might be trying to use them to transport troops, but... he's gonna fail! In fact, we've got him at plus 200, means he's gonna take a mad stab hit if he wanted to attack me. So we're being chillin', I think. If I undock, how much in the way of blockading? Oh, we're actually doing a bit more blockading than I thought we would. At the end of the day, we can just sit here now and win the war. Let's make sure I can get to, like, there. At a certain point, the sideways shields on my flag turn upright as well. I just can't remember when that is, but that happens at some point. That's cool, too. Tafalalt and Twat also joined, but they can't do shit either. So yeah, peace deal is going to be that. We don't need more. Like, sure, that would be cute. That would be very cute, but like, what are we doing with this land? And there's no way I'm getting to 60 war score. My heir... It's my heir. I don't actually think it's my heir. This is my heir. Got Shrewd, which is okay. We're going to pop him on admin focus to really boost up the admin. These guys were loyal. That's a lot of troops that we could raise. Also, let's have you do a little bit of provincial control. Oh, no. Nope. 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 You were doing the correct thing already. You were doing the correct thing already. Get back under fucking control! Target coalition. Border distance. Strength. Trust. Brother man, you know you can trust me. Yeah. 23. Positive 23. You can trust me. Also, we can probably start currying favors. Might be able to get some fucking money from this guy. poor little Navarra. Guh. $52 ducats? Brother man. Get out of here. Can I get you doing something different now that I've increased the trust? Yes. 10 war score. Let's get rid of this shit. We don't want that. Minus 60 reasons. Look, eventually you're literally gonna be forced to say yes, so. Get used to it. Will we see negative prosperity? Pop it on speed 5, because why not? Alright, that's 100 ducats, so while it might be too early, we're gonna do it anyway. Go to Lisboa with Amir Yusuf, sure. Why the fuck not? And we're doing it with him because this is Africa, right? I need land in Africa, and I don't want this land in Africa. I also need to do it before fucking Castile gets there, because that would suck ass. Oh, no, 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 I needed my bro. Oh, it's one of these campaigns. No, fuck. Please. Just take this. This is the reason, by the way, that France attacks Aragon, right? Because this is in France. But he has so much overkill and war score that he is capable of just taking so much. Yes. No. Castile Alliance makes me much, much safer. A Castile Alliance means that I can now go after Aragon, actually. I think ideally France would threaten for that province, and Aragon would just give it up. I agree. Because what we're going to see now is France take around about this much. Rats. All this means is that it's going to take an absolute effort to rid ourselves of France. Unfortunately, we don't know how to threaten this early in the game, and the by-province thing literally never works with AI. Threaten, you can only really do when you're a GP, right? And they say no when then you have a fucking CB that's even better than Parliament. To even get on fucking Mallorca, that's crazy. It isn't even an option this early. Is it really? No. Okay, didn't know that. Yeah, it's kind of ass. Let's see how much they take from Aragon now. Like, when I played Navarra, I was lucky that Aragon allied England, and then when France went to war with England, obviously Aragon helped because of the 100 Years' War. But because it was 100 Years' War, they couldn't take land that wasn't in France, which meant they could only take this. It's tech locked? I didn't know that. That's crazy. Hey, 25 war score. We're close. Castile calls for help. Brother man, what the fuck do you think I'm doing? The conflict over the Straits of Gibraltar seems to heat up once more, and the envoy of Castile reached our court to ask for an alliance to repel the Sunny armies once more. I'm literally doing it. I don't need your fuck off. I mean, I'll help. Technically help. I'll help by fucking taking it myself. Thank you kindly. Does that, like, give you a claim on that province or something? Or core or something? You have, like, a CB? Yeah, they have a CB on Morocco. Claims on Moroccan Cadiz. If it's not a Moroccan Cadiz, though. If it's not a Moroccan Cadiz, like, surely that means that, you know, it's all good. No more CB. But yeah, being friends with Castile and just focusing on being chillin', until I can, you know, do the rest of my achievements for Portugal, and then with professional armies turn around and, like, blitz through and form Spain, seems reasonable. But this does seem like a relatively longish campaign. Let me look at the achievement again. Well, it doesn't show me what the Spain achievement is, so we'll have a look in here. Great, my stream deck isn't working. That's fun. Fucking course it doesn't. There we go. So the Spain. Oh, I do need land in the Maghreb. Twat. But that can be, like, done later, right? A war against the Maghreb later on in the game, not an issue. That's not an issue. That's not an issue. We're fine. We're fine. This is the more important one, just for, like, strength reasons. Alright, Black Death is in us. We'll segregate the infected. How's that minus 37 prosperity going, motherfucker? Support for the war? I mean, I already had no war exhaustion, but cheers. Holy exploration cost, fucking Batman. I didn't realize it was 10 ducats per. That's new, is it? It wasn't 10 ducats before. That's crazy expensive. Maybe it's because I'm thinking Age of Discovery, does exploration cost less here? Monthly progress. Does it cost more here? I didn't realize it cost that much. That's expensive. That is so expensive. I like money. Loyalty of subjects. Do we have any positives yet? No. Okay. Maybe this actually counts as Maghreb. Did you ever think of that? Because I didn't until just now. Come on, give me the fucking war. Give me the W. Didn't I just have a thing saying that we win? Oh, here it is. Peace imminent. But that's only going to give me the war goal, not all of it. Should I try and blockade something else? Like, what happens if I blockade here? Ha! You sink your fucking ship. Fuck your ship. Fuck your ship, brother. I just sail back and forth. Sink your fucking ships. I didn't do much at all, did it? You're blockading at 100%. Still blockading at 100%. Okay, give me that one ship back. Alright, 30 war score. Come on, give me the fucking land, you motherfucker. Are you getting war exhaustion at least? Nope. Ooh, nice. Blame the Castilians. And also, by the way, do you want to come into the war? Look, if he lands over here and takes a bunch of land, then, you know, whatever. That's fine. Rather he has it and turns it Christian than I, and then I'll take it for him later. Go on, invade. Ooh, don't like that. That one's better. Look, now do you want to give... Oh, now you want to give me the fucking land. There you go. Oh, there you go, buddy. Hell yeah. I mean... Why not? Why shouldn't I take land? Big win. Lovely stuff. Do I give this land to the Malaga guy? Trade advantage in Lisboa. That just brings me to 28. I'm still the highest, so that's fine. Yo, awesome! People already becoming my religion. Fantastic news. Anyway, I docked them and then they immediately got Black Death. That's fun. I will get you guys to patrol the sea. This is about where you are in your Castile game. You just found something super broken. Do share, because this is an achievement run, so therefore I'm fine with doing broken shit. Okay, alright, friends. That's not terrible. I've seen worse. I have seen worse. That is not the worst that I've ever seen. That's fine. We can handle this shit. Alright, what's going to give us the most money? Apparently a distiller's guild? I just don't trust that. Ooh. We have positive loyalty! But we don't get the yellow heart. If you were off the bottom, we'd get the yellow heart. Apparently you can't have this one and the yellow heart at the same time. But we should. Because we have positive numbers. 0.63 and 0. Alright, it's this one. And 0.17. Let's 1.7. Perfect. We have positive fucking numbers. Who was that guy? That was this guy here. Sancho de Carvalho. Alright, how's Black Death? It's in... basically, I was the last one to get it, and I'm the only one to still have it. That's fun. I lost 500,000. Fun. About a third of my population. And it's not over yet. I still got a high amount of fuckers here. I think it lasts longer because of the segregation, though. Castile lost 2.5 million. That's crazy. There's a CB you get on Morocco around 1343 to kick them out of Cadiz. However, it gives you a 25% discount on all territory for all participants in the war. You can eat most of several countries in one war using the separate peace deals. That's awesome. Only works for Castile, though, I guess. They did just get that event. I saw them get the event because that's what they like asked. I got an event about becoming their ally to help them. There we go. He's off the bottom, and now we have positive numbers. Beautiful. Alright, let's go to Lisboa. We could fund the farming estates. Subject opinion plus 10. Nice. Let's do that. You wanna go to buy tradition instead of feudal de jour? I mean, I'm for that. 12 stability. Do I want to spend 12 stability on it though? No, I don't. I don't know if there's anything I want to do with this one. Do I want to spend 7 stability on more taxes? Yeah. Maybe a Sicily vassal. I don't think it's necessary right now. Don't think it's supposed to work that way, so I took a couple of screenshots, posted them on the Paradox forum. Yeah, that's a good idea. I've been pretty good at responding to those. Yeah, that is... Ooh, expensive. I think some push towards free stuff should be fine, but I don't want to hurt my relations with the nobility right now. Yeah, we'll just let it fail. That's fine. I wonder, have they made any progress towards Catholicizing? You are still all Catholic, I hope? Yes. And... demography. Yo, are you actually already majority Catholic everywhere? There's a bunch that is majority Catholic. Hell yeah. They're doing absolute fucking work. Hell yeah. Yeah, I don't think this is necessary to go to Sicily. Did they break my alliance with okay, they did. We still have a shit ton of relations, though, unfortunately. So to attack him, we would need Castile's aid. Damn it, I forgot to get the positive plague shit. My bad. Oh well, not a problem. It's a shame this province here, Gabal Tariq or Al Jazeera, used to be a straight crossing, not a straight crossing, a toll. So you used to be able to get quite a lot of money by owning that location, but that's been removed. 4 months until we see Madeira. I can do another exploration of the islands. Holy shit. What? Fucking smallpox as well? Really? As if we didn't go through enough of the end times. If E5 has the same F11 screenshot as Stellaris, then it's the... Oh, right. Yeah. That is where it goes. It doesn't have the same F11, though. It has the same F12, but F11, you now need to do... I believe it's Shift F11? Or is it Shift F10? E5... Screenshots folder... What's the date today? 30th? Okay. It worked! No, that's not what I wanted to do. I suppose this is one way of allowing you to see what's going on in the rest of the world, right? Yuan has not collapsed yet in this campaign. That's a nifty way of seeing what's happening. That's kind of crazy. And hey, do you want to see what the subcontinents looks like? I think it's Shift F11. Shift F11. Yes, it's Shift F11. And then you get to see the subcontinents. Okay, that's nifty. That is nifty. You look like the same color as you. Hang on a moment, we need to test. They're the same. What about you? Also the same. So all of this is Maghreb. And yeah, this is obviously different color. Perfect. Good to know. Good to know where the Maghreb is. So I do not need this land that I took regardless. Anyway, 15 days, and then we get to see where we're going. The Madeira Sea has been discovered. You're just a bad explorer, though. 19 mil is a bad explorer. Anyway, why can't I go here? I can. Okay. And we will, of course, set off from Lisboa. Amir Yusuf. And we'll make a bit of money while he's preparing. What Diadoki did I recommend playing in Anbana? Varamha, the blue one. It's got the best mission tree. In my opinion. Or the most fun mission tree. If you're looking for the most power, it's still Varamha, but the long-term gov cap that you get from playing Bursar Tanjas is apparently superior. But I still like Varamha. Yeah, I'm making money from my vassals. They're giving me money. Let's go. And yeah, Andalusi, I think I just accept these guys. At least use the halfway. I don't need to go all the way, but the halfway is fine. What track is this? Lord of the Red Land from Total War Pharaoh? Or, yeah, Total War Pharaoh. This slaps. Kind of reminds me of Dune. Anyway, slave conversion. I don't want to spend 20 ducats. And it'll just keep popping up, because the slaves will get fucking yeeted, and then that shit will come back, and it's just a pain in the ass. That's a nice mountain fort potential. Alright, we are now going to spend a lot of money on searching for the Canary Islands. I remind myself again, it's presence that I need. I need presence in... Shit, where'd it go? Here. Presence in Iberia, obviously. Maghreb, got it. Caribbean, Mesoamerica, Peru. presence in Africa, America, India, and Indonesia before the Age of Reformation. So that's like the time-gated one. But we do have like another 300 years almost. You used to play EU2 and 4 constantly, but around the time 4 came out, you're getting super busy with a couple you can retire soonish. I only got into Paradox games with EU4. I never played EU2 or 3. Probably missed out a lot. I feel like I did at least. Let's build another Tailor's Guild. You tried to get into EU2 from EU3, but it was quite impenetrable. Yeah, I mean, I've told this story before, but essentially because I had Mountain Blade Warband in my Steam library, I got a and that's published by Paradox. Or it might be the first Mountain Blade that's published by Paradox. I had both of them either way. But essentially I got a half-price discount key on Steam for Crusader Kings 2 because I owned that and didn't know what the fuck it was. So I went and had a look on YouTube, found Northern Lion playing it, watched it, and was kind of blown away by, oh my god, the name on the map kind of changes shape based on what land you're on. That's incredible. That's crazy. So I got the game and never looked back because it's fucking awesome. If you look at EU2 now, it'd be completely meh, but for its time, it was great. Oh, I'm sure. I'm absolutely sure. Hell, I played, like, Medieval 1 and Medieval 2 way back in the day. Like, I remember enjoying Medieval 1 more than Medieval 2 because Medieval 2 didn't run on my computer very well. Medieval 1 did. So, I don't know. I'm not young myself. I've got some grays in here. God, 11 years to discover some fucking islands, bro. Oh, they're only there. You're at a Josa World Conquest, and all you remember is hearing about looting every month. 1,000 men in each province to loot it. That's your economy. Loot, loot, loot. Yeah, loot was pretty good in EU4. EU5 with the sliders and pops is very like EU3. I've seen screenshots and the Tinto Talks are talking about it as well a lot. As well, this stuff was basically taken from EU3 as well. Of course, in EU3, every time you wanted to go more centralized or another slider, you lost a stab. Oh, by the slider, this is what you meant with the sliders. Yeah, I thought you meant the eco sliders. But yeah, the value sliders, definitely. Heard a lot about them coming from EU3. Oh my god, they're almost loyal. Look at that. Oh, 21.96. Beautiful. Oh, and the tribes. If we take nothing from you so that you're happy, they will give us raw material and food output, even though there's only... Actually, there's quite a lot of them, but... pretty good stuff. Just take that away. And go back to your equilibrium. So, terrain down here. I could build a fort in Titawen. Seems like the best option. Thing EU5 does that I'm super amped about is trade. Recently thought trade in EU4 was worse than EU3, but the game is overall better in most aspects. For EU4, trade was one of the things I hated the most. Like, I could use it, I understood it, I made money with it, but I hated how everything was essentially theft. Like, nothing in EU4's trade is anything other than theft. And it didn't feel realistic to me. You do think they should increase the cost of buildings, etc. Right now you can spam any building and urbanize. Late game is just spamming buildings. Maybe scale it by control and market access even more. I'm looking forward to seeing what Mayon Taxes does with EU5. Because I remember in Mayon Taxes for EU4, they would have like every single building you would build cost like thousands and thousands of ducats, but it had big impact. Whereas right now we've got many buildings that cost very, very little to build. Like 33 ducats. It's kind of cheap. Oh, look at him building a Christian monastery. Oh, you beautiful little bastard. They need to change something about the urbanized system in any case, or at least how the AI is using it. Yeah, I am not a massive fan of the fact that this map mode here just becomes like a sea of grey with yellow spots. They are more interested in, like, if we look at the Papal States, right? I just did a Papal States like 2 minutes ago. Not 2 minutes ago, like an hour ago, to get the achievement. So I know for fact, actual fact, Tivoli, Palestrina, Velletri, Terracina, Cittadivecina, Corneto, Viterbo, and Orvieto, and Assisi do not start the game as towns. Right? Rome is a city, Spoleto is a town. Everything else here, the AI has done. I feel like that's a little fucking much. That's a little much. E3 buildings, especially, were more like massive industrial projects for each building. I would kind of like that again. I do feel there are a little too many. Because, I mean, it goes in waves, right? Because at the start of the game, obviously, every building's like 30 ducats. But, like, your late-tier buildings are like 1,000 ducats each. Like, Age of Absolutism, Opera House. Like, this building, fucking mad expensive, 3,200 ducats. Obviously, that's a one single building per location. But the printer's manufacturer has no such limit, and that's 800 ducats. And you can build like 30, 40, 50 of them. Depending on how many pops are in each location. It's a wee bit ridiculous. Like, I like the number of different buildings. I don't like how some of them I just will never build, though. Like, when's the last time you built an apothecary? That's too expensive. 67 stability. I'll pass on that one, Famalam. Shall we try and help it along by making a negative trade? I have one trade available. Let us cancel this trade. And I wish to take trade from Genoa. Is there anything in here for Genoa? No. Okay, so Genoa, what goods do you have positive balance for? That I wouldn't mind taking. A bit of cloth, perhaps? I got no... Of course. Yeah, let's take some cloth. from Genoa, but I can't. Profit of negative a ducat. Do I do that anyway? I can't afford that. Yeah, I can't afford that. That's silly. We'll just fucking wait. Whatever. You built one in your first Castile playthrough. You learned just by playing, so you screw yourself up really good in that game. Look, my first game that I ever played was the fucking Romans, so don't worry about that. I know all about screwing myself over. E5 trade is busted without any consideration of national trade deficit, plus the trade UI is making tons of people not interact with it. Yeah, no, I don't. That's the biggest problem right now. People are being driven away from interacting with trade because of the UI being so, yeah, impenetrable. I agree with that completely. I don't like playing with trade. Like, mechanically, I'm sure it's fucking whatever, blah, blah, blah. But just, I cannot bring myself to fuck around with it. I just don't care enough. There are many numbers and none of them seem to translate into reality. Yeah. Not gonna decline that. Deny that even. That's just good. I think trade is really interesting for multiplayer games, I'm sure, but I'll get there eventually, I'm sure. Right now, I just don't care enough about it. The only thing you worry about with trade is trying to get good products to export and satisfying the need of the pops. The thing I worry about is, right now, nothing. Like, the annoying part was... Apparently I've got no fucking characters. That's actually glorious. Fun. I had, in my head, a brilliant idea. A system. That I was gonna colonize the Caribbean. Get little trading posts in Africa. And bring all these African slaves to here. So they could work at the plantations. And then bring all the goods from here back to Portugal. It was gonna be beautiful. Poor choice of words, maybe. But it would the game kind of encourages that. However, at the same time, I built the plantations, and I built maybe too many of them because, yeah, I was future-proofing. But it just caused the colony to close down all the fucking plantations. And when that happens, like, what the fuck are you supposed to do? Like, at that point, you're done, right? You're fucked. Good fix is fill the country's needs first at cost of trade. Like, I don't know. I just... Do I have country needs? I do. I have need of fruit. Whatever. Ooh, that's nice. Should I build a fruit? Let's fulfill the pop's needs. We're doing what people tell me to do. You don't do the trading, you just supply the goods and let the traders do the rest? I mean, if I have a pop need that I can fulfill by building a building, like, I'm perfectly comfortable to do that. That's fine. I like the building system. I like the mechanics of the building system. I wish there was maybe, you know, fewer buildings? Fewer levels available of buildings? Like, instead of a second thing, it would be like... Maybe like, Vic 2 is a really good example. Because in Vic 2, you would build a factory, and it would slowly build up its employment, and when it was nearing the top, you would upgrade the level of the factory. That was really good, and maybe we could have it here instead of, you know, we build a building and then almost instantly it's fully employed. Full levels buildings does seem crazy, especially 2 upgrades in the last 2 ages back to back. Yeah, and also the upgrade system is still really bad. Like, it's so improved from before. Like 108 really improved the mechanics of upgrading buildings, but it's still so bad. And especially by the time you get these upgrades, you've got like 30 levels in your capital and then like 20 levels spread around. Like you've got probably 500 levels of these buildings. You get an upgrade, they're like 800 ducats per level times the 500 levels of building you have, and it's like fucking madness the amount of stuff you have to then build. As well, when you're doing, you know, I don't give a fuck. I unlocked a new building. I unlocked the next level of the Tailors Guild. So I'm going to click here and I'm just going to mass build Tailors Guilds. It doesn't take into account the idea that you get production efficiency boosts for building it in the same location. So it just spreads them the fuck out. And that's like, not good. Yeah, there's certainly elements of the game that I'm not 100% in favor of just yet. You haven't gotten to the late game yet? Yeah, you will feel the pain later. Like I say, I have a Holland game, Netherlands game that is currently in 1780-ish. That is, I'm feeling a bit of pain, let's say. Are you sure there's no laws I want to change? What about destroying 10 universities just so you can force the game to spawn an institution in your capital? You did that earlier. Wait, what? Destroying 10 universities? Wait, destroying the universities in other locations so it actually has to spawn in your capital? That's ass. I do not like the idea of that. I don't think there's any laws I want to change. I could get a CB, but, like, on who? Who do I give a fuck about to give it a CB on? Like, maybe Aragon? Here's the way the saves random seed was going. It was either going to spawn in another location unless I remove the university so it could spawn in the other one. Yeah, definitely see the reason for it. I just don't like that that's a thing that is possible. Anyway, unpausing. You have a personal vendetta against republics because they keep stealing my good nobles. I'd want to take my general right before a battle. Wait, what mechanic is that? Then again, inventing the printing press in Constantinopolis is based. That, you know what? You're right. That is fucking based. Fair. That's entirely fair. Morocco and Tlemcen have gone to war. I ain't fucking with that. You have fun, kids. They take your good characters as their ruler when they elect. Oh right. Oh, that's dog ass. Yeah, no, I don't like that. All right. Can I just point out, right? It is 13:55. I feel I should not be punished. Like, the fucking... The marriage game has not even begun yet. I'm already out of characters. I have not fucked on my noble's estate. Like, I have not curtailed the power of the nobles or the clergy or the burghers or anything. And I have already run out of characters. Is insane. This button here, 100 ducats, solid fuck that. This is insane. This is actually insane. Having the create a character be 5 times your fucking gross income is gross. This button should cost you 5 stability and have a 5-year cooldown. That's what this button should be. That's just straight up what should happen. You lost Henry? Yo, they okay. now you're very much not having me on side, because like if I was a republic near Bohemia and I could be like, yo, Henry of Skalitz, come rule me, you know, I'd be entirely in favor of that. I'd vote for Henry, you know? I'd vote for him. That button sucks since they made it unable to give crown characters. It already sucked. It already sucked. Now it's just even worse. It was a never click, and now it is a never ever click. Yeah, five prestige. Because look, 5 prestige is not a small amount of prestige to get either. Like, I don't think I've seen a single campaign where I've had an equilibrium above 50. So give it and obviously you don't want people to spam it just so that they get the best characters, right? So you just have this as a small cooldown, 5 years, 2 years, 5 years, something like that, and cost 5 prestige, or maybe have 2 buttons. Average character, 5 prestige. Oh, 3 buttons. Because this is an EU game. 3 buttons. Leftmost button. Shit's free, right? But trash character. 2-year cooldown. Middle button. Average stats. All gonna be in the silver range, right? 5-year cooldown. 5 prestige. Rightmost button. And also these cooldowns apply to all of the buttons, so you can't just click all 3 of them. Rightmost cooldown. 10 prestige. Good character. All gold. Potential for a purple. That's my pitch. That's my pitch. 10-year cooldown. And if you click this, you can't click these ones either for 10 years. Like, all of them share the cooldown. The button should also scale based on available courtiers, so meta scammers don't spam it to not hire nobles and people who need to get it. Yeah. You could also just do it as a, hire a noble, hire a burgher, hire a clergy, right? Or clergy on the left. Basically, it'd be clergy give you an admin guy, and burghers give you a dip guy, and then nobles give you a mill guy. Because right now I have one dude in my entire cabinet, and he's fucking dog ass. Actual dog ass. A higher button and people off it opposite estate gets mad at the cost of legitimacy, and prestige would be fine too. Yeah. I think prestige is a really good currency for it. I think what prestige is not a good currency for is the fucking Colombian exchange. I'm not a fan of that. I'd rather a literal cooldown, like a year cooldown, rather than what it is. Right, the trade goods are shit, but do we have the ability to get lumber and... We have no dyes whatsoever in our entire country. So bad. So fucking bad. But at least we can have logs, so we'll do scriptorium here. A lot of things need to be based on your scaling country income. Art is costing enough to build an entire city. Yeah, some of the scaling costs are ridiculous. Like, actually just so dumb. Thing is, I have complained about this button specifically, like, in the feedback area of the Discord as well. And had multiple devs being like, yeah, but nothing changed. Well, yes, I will pay 40 out of my entire yearly GDP, frickin' for real. Plus, I'll get no, like, event or notification that this is now possible. I think literally what I'm gonna have to do is wait until my heir comes of age. Like, you, no matter how good you are, will be increasing control in somewhere else, because you're probably done. Oh, you had an ad? Alright, basically multiple devs were agreeing with me that the button needs to be cheaper. you're playing Korea, you had nobody for about 40 years or so. Like, it's crazy, because sometimes you have no one. And then all of a sudden, without you changing anything, you'll just have tons. I think what I might want to do... Commoners in Parliament. No! Wait, you were never docked, were you? Oh, were you docked in Setúbal? Holy fuck, we got lucky. Why is he docked? Don't know, but he was docked here rather than here. Lisboa and neighboring proper locations will lose a severe amount of prosperity, lose pops, and some buildings will be destroyed. But what does this mean? Easier time rebuilding. What does this mean? Like, mechanically, what does it mean? What do you mean? I'm so close to actually affording it. Oh no! Oh no! 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 They all died! No! 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 We're not here, right? You can repair, right? You can repair. Zero isn't too low, right? You can still repair. You're fine, bro. You're fine. Also, like I said, now he's come of age, but now I can't fucking afford him. All right, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Let's lower this temporarily. Am I gonna lose all 15 ships? Please, bro. Oh my god, we got lucky. We got lucky. That should have fucked us. That should have fucked us. Anyway, let's marry... Wait, that's a terrible idea. Why would we marry Castile? They'd just fucking murder me for it. I mean, it's tempting. It's tempting. It makes... Sicily. We could marry Sicily. Joan de Barca... Oh, stats on her. There we go. We got so fucking lucky. Oh, Christ on a bike. Anyway, like I said, my heir will be this guy. Fucking game, man. Fucking game. The fucking microphone is attached to the game. Karma for what? What did I do? What did I do? Oh, and I just married fucking Giga Chades. Oh, game, you bitch. Task manager. Oh. No, because, look, the save is from earlier this year, like May this year, and these events are tracked 1 year before it happens, so this is always going to happen, even if I task manager right now. It's fine, it's fine. It's fine. We got Fernando. Fernando will be my bro, my man, my G. It wasn't like that for you? Were you playing on Iron Man mode? Because I know for a fact death events are tracked 1 year before the, before they happen. You better not fucking die as well. You're gallant. Okay. At least he's in the silver range for stats. God, some of these boats still aren't getting repaired. Why not? Why aren't you being repaired? Are you technically dead? No sailors? Oh, no sailors in the back row. Oh, fucking Christ on a bike. At least these guys are still repairing, though. Oh, you know what we need to do is recovery effort. Hugely important. I wouldn't mind if it was like spread, like, you know, instead of just focusing on these three, you spread it out amongst all of them. That might be nice. Oh, it's gonna take forever. Just try and stop me from losing quite so much. It's 10 every month. Also, what I will say, not a fan of the fact that my later tier fucking Navy shit doesn't actually repair ships faster. Like, no matter if you are in, you know, 1350 or 18 fucking 20, a damaged ship at 0% will take 10 months to repair. If you have sailors. Which is just wild. It's a decision. One of the decisions of all time. Still don't have any fucking characters. Oh, brother. Anyway, I still want you to have that scriptorium. Should have a specific building that repairs ships faster that you can make. I mean, that's supposed to be a you know, a dry dock. We now have the peasant levy, which should increase the size of my army. Be faster in dedicated ports. Yeah, I agree. Maybe it should scale, actually, based on how much harbor capacity you have. Might not be a terrible idea. Yeah, I mean, you could do that, actually. It'd be, maybe you have it at 50%, divided by, or times the harbor capacity total that you have. So, Lisboa would repair at 50% at the start of the game per month. Anyway, our guy is back to being good. Wait a minute, can I marry his brother's widow? Did she, like, stick around? Pause, motherfucker. People, characters. She had 100. Oh, there she is. There she is. Why can't I marry you? Wait a minute. If I do here, marry a noble. There she is. Marry my... Look! Waste not, want not. Also, we make him better by joining this. He's not a bad character. And I do want him to continue to recovery effort. Oh, apparently they're all fine now. Anyway, get in there. And you are shit at everything, but dip is your best. I don't know, try and fucking convert them, I guess. There we go. We're reenacting the Game of Thrones plot. Gosh. Look. It's probably fine. When did he die exactly? Just out of curiosity. 19th of October, 56. Okay, look. All we can say is that he did not manage to make her pregnant. Otherwise, she would already have a child. Therefore, we are in the clear. The Pope said it was okay. I think. The Pope's chill with it. The Pope's chill with it. We're fine. We're fine. We're totally fine. Being chilling. Speaking of the Pope, absolutely improve our opinion with him because I want his money. She chose to say she's okay with it. Exactly. Ooh, hello there, my lovely vassal people. How much money do I have to spend to make you loyal? $165. But that makes them give me more money, so being chillin'. What is this? Wait, what? What is the fucking paper workshop doing here? Paying 100% of payment. Building type. Which, no it's not. The fuck? Game not be doing the right things. Alright, we have 3 more at 100. They're sending over paper money. Like, I feel like I'm getting scammed then, if that's the case. You found the value of fish, a place you're willing to always urbanize. True. Oh, look at these favors. Let's go. Limit is 25. That's not bad. Take away everyone's coastline and force them to buy from you. Well, I'm not sure how you suppose that one's going to work, considering fish are occasionally inland. Of course, they're more regular on the coast, but... Oh my god, all three of these are fish, bro. Come on. What are you? Livestock. At least we got a bit of sugar. That's good. That's a good trade goods. Saffron is good trade goods. Silk? Nice. I was wondering where the silk was, because I knew that Granada was very famous for its silk, but then I noticed that they had clay in the capital. But the fact that silk is there is good. And dyes. Dyes and fiber crops? Oh, tell me if we have any lumber. No. But dyes and fiber crops? Oh, and wool, actually. You can make a spinner's guild out of that. This would be a great place for a scriptorium. Fishing villages are at least pretty good now. Yeah, they're really good. Which means I don't need the fish trade good at all. Like, this is functionally even more useless than it used to be. Because now that I can build fishing villages and be very, very happy with them... Do I actually even have any? I probably should build some, considering my sailage amount is not especially great. Let's see. What am I going to urbanize? You are not going to get urbanized, so you can have a fishing village. Lumber can stay as rural. Fish locations are perfect for towns and cities. You can build wharves and docks. I mean, wharves and docks can be built in every city that is on the coast. Doesn't need to be fish, but yes. Sponsor the noble arts. Yes, I actually want another character, please. Or we could do promote member of the clergy. Noble arts just gives me a fucking writer, which means they can't be in the cabinet. Promote member of the clergy, though, gives me a character. If I pass. Do we go heavy decentralization this campaign? What do you want? Promote cultural unity? Actually kind of fine with that. Maybe? Conciliatory is good. What's Commercial Advisory Council? Very good. Traditional economy is also pretty good. Okay, we go that way. Ooh, 2 more boats. Gotta call Parliament to hire 1 guy, true. Russia of merchants is trade capacity or trade advantage. Oh, capacity is way better. On the 1.08 beta, at one point your Sicily had 0 trades going on because it's not a single trade was profitable. I think 108 was supposed to fix that. That's crazy. 107 was real bad for trade. Burgos already needs paper and Fez needs pepper. No, paper. Pepper. Do I even have pepper? Is there any pepper whatsoever down here? Yeah, we can open the legend and search for pepper. Do we see a single solitary fucking pepper? So the answer is no, we do not know of the existence of this pepper that you speak of. In Georgia? I don't know about that one, Famalam. I see none. Peppers are in India, not in the part of India that I can... Oh, wait! We found the pepper! The single solitary location of pepper in the entire world. Crazy how it's so fucking cheap. Get rid of your knowledge of this evil fucking true. At least it's at 0, right? Like, are they actually pissed at me for this? Pop satisfaction, lacking pepper and olives. Like, fuck yourself, man. Maybe it's just that they lack olives. Maybe if he had olives, then he'd be fine. Pepper price is the reason the Portuguese started exploring and so did Spain. I mean, yeah, it's just I just need more logic in game. Tar is used for the forest village and the wharf. I don't even have a shortage though. And you already have a tar kiln. So am I low on tar? In supply 1.2, in demand 1.2, okay. I don't want to give any of this out. Oh, bellicose movement is fine, actually. Fucking Christ. This game does not want... 3 days left! 3 days! It was not the will of God. Asshole game. Anyway, we have now got an member of the clergy. Who's even worse at military. Still gonna put him in though. Is it worth trying to assimilate? While they're the wrong culture, no. While they're the wrong religion, no. What if you wait 3 days, you can't unpause? Hey, Pope Man. Still likely the target of a coalition. We need to improve relations with Tlemcen and Morocco. Legumes, clay, wine, tin. Which one gets the city? Clay. Honestly, they're all shit trade goods. I mean, tin, less so for me because you use it for boats. But you use so little of it that this is just fine. Like, my supply is 3, my demand is 0.09. Like, it takes so long to get up to there, and we just build, you know, 4 times, 5 times as much as we have, and would be fine. Honestly, all of those can be cities. Because, unfortunately, wine, also a terrible trade good. Clay, as you're playing Mycen and the capital starts out rural. That is painful. I mean, making your capital... Honestly, I would even ignore this. I'd look for grasslands. If you've got any farmlands, then that's the one you go for. Here. Oh, it's wheat, though. Legumes. Okay, this would be a better city. Leipzig. Leipzig is the better city. It's not on a river, though. And Meissen is. The river is important. Yeah, it's probably still my sen. Oh, 3 more boats. Also, yeah, this is supposed to be my king. You think wine would be more valuable as trade good? Yeah. It's really bad in the game. Because as well, like, wine shouldn't be an RGO, in my opinion. Wine should not be an RGO. Wine should be something that is crafted. Because you don't just like, oh, I've just grown some wine. No, you don't. That's a crazy amount of prestige. Make it grapes within wineries as a building instead. Nah, I don't know. I don't think you need grapes either. I think you just make it a building. You can make wine from fruit, yeah. Grapes is just fruits. It is true. All the places that have wine right now, just make it a fruit instead. And if there is a particular place that is very well known for wine, give it fruits with a little plus, right? The little plus to notice that it's got, you know, more shit. Horses, another terrible trade good, by the way. In my opinion, the way to fix horses to make them valuable would be if you have a location with horse... It changes the fucking guy again. No, stay with my fucking king, you prick. If you have a location with horses, it should reduce transport cost, maybe, would be a way to do it, I guess. I don't know, something... It should do something. Why would you ever make wine from fruit if there's straight wine provinces, though? I'm saying don't have wine provinces. Wine shouldn't be a location. Because wine doesn't grow out the ground. It takes actual industry to make wine. Like, wheat, field wheat grows. Wheat grows. Fine, whatever. But this is an industry. This is like... It would be like if you replaced this wheat location with, this is now a bread RGO. No arguing. This is now a bread RGO. This is now actually statue RGO. This is a timber house RGO. A sandcastle RGO. What do we got over here? This is now actually a poncho RGO, just so you're aware. That's basically what it looks like. Don't you just love my diabetes, RGO? That didn't really change much. Oh, love me some castle RGOs. That's essentially what it looks like to me. Ooh, I have another child. Dinas can marry somebody. Oh, Sicily got fucked on. Dinas can marry the Flanders lady. Horses could affect the amount of cav cost required. They kind of do affect the cost. I mean, they just do. But, like, if you don't have enough horses, then your cav costs more. And you can't build them if you don't have any. I know what you're saying. Grapes should be the RGO, winery the building that makes it into wine. Grapes is already kind of a... a fruit already, right? Anyway, I will be right back because I gotta pee. Yeah, my stream deck is fucking not working. Cam off. Cam off. Fucking annoying. I have to find it in my bloody doodad. Where's my mouse gone? Wait, what the fuck? My mouse has been... Give me my mouse! What the fuck? What is going on? The Côte d'Azur is migrating. What is going on? Okay, I fixed it. I think. I have no idea. But I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. And my camera thingy is still not working. Okay, well... Oh, my game is still capturing the mouse wrong. Shit. Oh, fuck, now, what am I gonna do? Alt F4 saves game, right? Well, gonna have to try it. Well, my mouse is back in the right screen. But I also Alt F4'd, so... Wine was bad in EU4 too? Yeah, it was. Alright. Strange. Does this work now? No, still... Stream Deck fucked. Not sure what's going on with that. Instead of grapes, it would just be fruit, RGO, and winery makes any fruit into wine, or the distillery could be used to make wine, beer, or liquor. Yeah, that would work too. Make it a production method. Problem with fruit, it's also food. So are grapes. I've eaten grapes before. Wait,